Salford's up their game, so that's what made us give it a shot. Tractor all of a sudden gets a lot more done, my man gets a lot more done, and I'm still accomplishing putting the stalks in the ground. Make 6-8 inches of really high potent dirt, and this guy will do it at less money than anything else.
Hey guys, Jesse and I loaded up and headed out east to ride along with Jason Enderly, who needed a tool like the 2200 to bury, rip, and mulch his high residue corn stalks. Not only that, but he was doing it in the snow. You'll see some awesome drone shots, get some one-on-one testimonials with Jason as we ride along with him. Stay tuned, and we'll also show you his unique tractor collection that replicates tractors his father and grandfather used to run when they were farming. Thanks for tuning in. With Jason Enderly. Jason, you've been pretty dedicated to other tillage brands for a while. What was it about the Salford tool that drew you into that?
It's the shanks combined with the vertical till action that you can literally do one or the other or both.
Talk to me how you're thinking you could potentially replace two machines with one.
Instead of having to pull the big dominator, guys call them disc chisels, but it levels just as well, it moves a lot of dirt, and then in the spring we'll either move the shanks up, you can just move them up 2 bolt holes, or we'll just lift them up all together and we can just run straight VT. Hopefully get rid of the straight VTs and the dominator, because our deep tillage now we're doing with the no-till inline ripper. Much more economical. The big heavy disc chisels are just really expensive to buy.
There's a lot of guys out there running other types of competitive tillage tools. What would you advise other guys maybe still running those types of tools?
This one's built way different.
They're a lot heavier today.
They're just a heavier machine. I think what most guys got to remember is not even this tool, but there is no one tool, one brand that does it all, does it perfect. But if you don't constantly try something, you're not going to fix your problems. If you just dead set, I've always pulled this and I'll never pull anything else. So you got to be willing to try, but Salford's up their game, so that's what made us give it a shot.
Salford redesigned these tools in about 2014, and that's when they came out with those larger coils we talked about, the newer bearings, the cup and cone. And today I've got guys that have run these things, Seth has got guys, and the only thing they're changing is blades on them. We are at a different level today than what we used to be. Me through some efficiency numbers compared to what you're doing today. Lay into that.
Well, we were trying to run the dominator to bury stalks for corn back to corn or bean ground too, because of the new BT stalks. It was so hard to deal with, and it don't matter if it's Ecoline, whoever's it is. Those tools are great if you're working on that 12-14 inch, but you don't need to do that every year. We're just trying to bury stalks, so we picked up probably close with the same horsepower, same man hours. We pick up probably at least 3 or 4 acres an hour, about 40%. So our tractor all of a sudden gets a lot more done. My man gets a lot more done, and I'm still accomplishing putting the stalks in the ground. So I pick up about 40% acres per hour, and I'm still running about 1.3 gallon per acre. Same tractor, same diesel fuel, 40% more acres, and accomplishing what I want to do.
Diving into accomplishing what you want to do, talk about how you're trying to focus more on that top layer.
Well, all the agronomy, all the new seed guys says Anytime the corn plant goes below 6-8 inches to get its nutrients, it's most likely burning up as much energy. Getting it is beneficial, so we want to keep it in the top 6-8 inches. So we want to keep that down, make 6-8 inches of really high potent dirt, and this guy will do it at less money than anything else.
And if you look at the Salford line in general, their entire line focuses on that 1 inch to 6, maybe 8 inches of depth target. They've been doing that now for years, and that's their goal of that target, and that's what we're trying to focus in on here on this tool. A lot of good stuff going on with this 2200. Why don't we go check out what it's doing? 30-inch centers, so we've got a shank here and a shank over here, but look at the mulching that we're kind of doing in between. I call that the mulching. We're cutting, chopping, and incorporating, and what's happening is we're getting the dirt that's kind of picked up here, and it's getting laid out all over, and then those blades are coming in too.
If you want to call it a VT tool, I can tell you this, it levels like a field cultivator.
Yeah.
Or a landsman, which is because it makes enough loose dirt. But if you look, puts about, if you leave them on the deep ones, I had a rod that I was measuring and throughout the field, but I'm 7.5 here, 3.5 here.
Okay.
Of fluff.
Okay.
And that means any tool can come back and run it.
To finish.
Pull the big disc chisels. You can't follow them with a straight VT because underneath all that fluff is still the big hump.
Yep.
And it just won't finish it. This can be finished crying out loud. You can pull the cheapest field cultivator you got and finish this.
Right.
Because field cultivators don't work in the heavy fodder, but there's no heavy fodder left. It's destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah. And
that's what I think is best is I can mix it, and when I'm done, actually that tool there, on some of our fields, what we did is we lifted them just to see what it would look like and come right back over.
Okay.
So, and it just creams it.
Yeah.
Just creams it out.
Yeah. And we always talk about the finishing ability of the 2200. It's always very level. It's always nice and smooth. And we talked about that yesterday a little bit on the phone.
We done some ground that we'll just straight plant next spring.
Okay.
We just went in. It's sandier in this. This is pretty heavy. Just a little bit south of here. It's sandier. It was some of the first stuff I shelled, so the stalks are rotten. And that VT tool will go in 4 inches deep, and I've never found one to do that.
Yeah.
Not in fall.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's finished, ready to plant.
Wow. And that, and we're not talking, this is some good corn. I mean, we're not talking bad corn here with light residue.
Through the middle here, we ran 240 bushel corn.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
The whole farm averaged 235. There's about 400 some acres here between two fields.
Yeah, so we're talking about, heavy residue, getting buried, getting mulched. I love how this stuff is not only cut in size, but it's broken open, it's buried. There's a lot of surface area being covered with that dirt. And then you tie the shanks in with it and
the shanks make the dirt so the rest of the tool can level it out. And probably what's best about another good part about it is so many tools got to be operated when conditions are perfect. It's about as tough as conditions you're going to get today. We have 4 inches of snow. The ground was a little wet before that. It's about 25 degrees out today. And that's great, you can do it, but that man's busy at harvest. He ain't got time to come do it. So now you need more people. That tractor was busy. You need more tractors.
Yep.
If that thing will run in dirt like this, I don't need more men. I don't need more tractors.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very often we go watch Salfords or demo Salfords in the snow.
Yeah, but it works. He never stops.
Yeah.
We've not had one plug. That's 77. First tractor my father ever bought that was brand new. He bought it. This is the last tractor my grandfather ever owned. He bought that in 78. They've both been split, mechanically completely restored, and then they were repainted with a 7-layer DuPont paint. And these tractors are tractors that identical, but not the exact tractor of all the models that my grandfather had owned since I come home from World War II.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So B is just replicas of them, but they've all been restored. Yeah, that's why they're here. This is compared to what we farm with today. Sure.